I believed in myself.
I knew I was going to make my country proud.
Was I scared? No.
It was my proudest moment. I felt I was on top of the world.
What makes me proud about Trinidad and Tobago? The belief in ourselves and the ability to win, despite the odds.
What are you proud about? Tell us on Twitter by tweeting #I4TNT.
Where there's love for country, there's energy. Where there's energy, there's BPTT.
Now I found a small crop, well priced, with a lot of personality, and the name, Acajou, sums up the experience perfectly. Now there are only 5 cabins here, each equipped with its own unit, varying in style and size and creating that perfect feeling of complete privacy. Now each cabin is influenced by Indonesian, Polynesian and Japanese architecture, and made up of both local and imported wood, such as the bamboo.
When I joined Renegade, I was 12 years old, and it really changed my life. Yeah, we were the first band to win the hat-trick. It have never been done before. Be like if you win Olympic gold. The song we were playing was Guitar Pan by Lord Kitchener, and that makes me very proud. What are you proud about? Tell us on Twitter by tweeting the #I4TNT.
Where there's love for country, there's energy. Where there's energy, there's BPTT.
Beautiful waters, crystal waters, salt and pepper. Tobago, another great place where you could just get away. 2.5-hour boat ride, a 20-minute flight. Crystal waters, white sands, great food. Tourism at its finest, giving you a lot more options right here on Caribbean Styles Hotels and Resorts. All the cottages have a king-size bed and sofa. And what's great about this sofa, it can easily be converted into a single bed. Well, look at that. Isn't that great? Now each cabin is equipped with its very own private sun deck, with an all but modest view of the river, beach and Caribbean Sea.
When it was announced, the suspense was over. And then when I looked at the contestants behind me and all around me, I realized what it meant for Trinidad and Tobago. What makes me proud about Trinidad and Tobago? It's really the spirit of the people. We are a beautiful people. What are you proud about? Tell us on Twitter by tweeting to #I4TNT.
Where there's love for country, there's energy. Where there's energy, there's BPTT.
So definitely a hideaway within a hideaway. Such a romantic spot for you and that loved one to share some moments right here. It's a beautiful day, fantastic day to just sit and relax. We're looking for that perfect hideaway, maybe that wedding, honeymoon spot, or just wanting a taste of paradise. This one you cannot afford to miss. small, eco-friendly, family-oriented run hotel situated on the beautiful, dramatic northern coast of Trinidad in a small little fishing village known as Grand Riviere. But exactly how does the name Acajou come about? Let's talk to Christina about that.
There are not many things I can say to define the word Acajou. It's originated from French language.
All right.
Because the first owner was a French architect and he named it.
Interesting.
Acajou means hardwood as a mahogany type.
I guess that also is why the entire place is more based around the different types of wood used to build it.
Yes.
Acajou.
Yes.
It's French. Interesting.
A mahogany type also means cashew tree and fruit is another name of a cashew tree and fruit.
All right, great. Well, thank you very much. Acajou. French. Now, one thing you won't find in most hotels is its very own vegetable garden. Tell us about that.
Okay, we're working hard to minimize our ecological footprint.
Right.
We try to reuse as much as we can, and what we cannot reuse, we try to recycle. We also try our best to grow our own vegetables. It's not possible to grow everything here, but everything we can, of course. If we cannot grow it here, then we can buy it. We can get it also from the local farmers, which they have their own garden. Also, some of them are naturally use natural treatment in their gardens.
All right, so you stay away from the pesticides,
Yes,
you stay away
we
from
do.
the... Wow,
Yes,
very
we
good.
do,
Well, what are
yes.
some of the different vegetations we could find here?
We do have a lot of trees. We do have a lot of plants all around.
Actually saw some pineapples, I think.
We do have some pineapples. We have a herbal garden right in front of the kitchen.
Great.
So all the herbs we need in the restaurant, we have it right outside of the kitchen.
I like that.
We do have body around the fence sometimes.
As booty.
As body. As body.
Yes.
We do have eggplant and bok choy, tomatoes.
Oh, so I can imagine the different meals that come out from here.
Yes.
Sounding interesting already. You're ready to hit the restaurant area already. For all you Mother Nature lovers, those who love the greens, the fresh vegetation, right here's the place to be.
I believed in myself.
I knew I was going to make my country proud.
Was I scared? No.
It was my proudest moment. I felt I was on top of the world.
What makes me proud about Trinidad and Tobago? The belief in ourselves and the ability to win, despite the odds.
What are you proud about? Tell us on Twitter by tweeting #I4TNT.
Where there's love for country, there's energy. Where there's energy, there's BPTT.
We're finally here, so let's go. It's been all my life bright, open, beautiful, and it's all because of the view. I'm going to take a swim, so I will see you in a little bit. Bottoms up. Just the natural scenery of here, the aura that is being emanating from this place, truly relaxing, a place to call vacation. Time to dig in. Also, you know where you want to find out about the hideaways, the getaways. Tune in right here at Caribbean Styles Hotels and Resorts.
I can finally see.
There is a range of activities that can be done here while staying at Acajou. For those interested in bird watching, the friendly staff will be happy to assist. There's over 433 different species of birds right here, including the endangered species the Pau, known as the Piping Guan. Now, if you like adventure, one of the tour guides will be happy to arrange a tour of one of the many waterfalls here in the rainforest, or maybe you could try surfing. Another great activity is turtle watching. Now, Grand Riviera Beach is known for the hundreds of leatherback turtle that surface every year upon the shores to lay their eggs. The season to view such things is between the months of March to September, and you can always come back out of season to observe the hatchlings surfacing from the sands. Beautiful waters, crystal waters, salt and pepper. Tobago, another great place where you could just get away. 2.5-hour boat ride, a 20-minute flight. Crystal waters, white sands, great food. Tourism at its finest, giving you a lot more options right here on Caribbean Styles Hotels and Resorts. The only place where business and pleasure mingles into one. Nowhere could be more perfect and more peaceful. Nothing beats this hotel when it comes to business, relaxation, and a warm welcome to nature. Holiday Inn awaits you. Now I'll take sweets any day over sour. Mouth-watering pastries. The dessert usually comes after meal, but today, sugary sensation starts now. Now chocolate curves my every emotional ache. Some may think it's too rich, but for me, I'm in love. I'll never switch. Place where couples can relate. To get away from that nagging voice, stress, it just falls by the wayside amongst these cottages. A place to build bonds and a place to get to know oneself. Thanks for watching. The Barcalouat Beach Resort is an exclusive boutique hotel, restaurant and bar where its owners have taken a stylish retreat. Tobago soul, Latin flavor, absolutely appetizing, absolutely tantalizing. Nature to admire on the beautiful Isle of Tobago. I bring to you the outstanding Barcalouat Beach Resort.
When I joined Renegade, I was 12 years old, and it really changed my life. Yeah, we were the first band to win the hat-trick. It have never been done before. Be like if you win Olympic gold. The song we were playing was Guitar Pan by the Lord Kitchener, and that makes me very proud. What are you proud about? Tell us on Twitter by tweeting the hashtag I4TNT.
Where there's love for country, there's energy. Where there's energy, there's BPTT.
Beautiful waters, crystal waters, salt and pepper. Tobago, another great place where you could just get away. 2.5-hour boat ride, a 20-minute flight. Crystal waters, white sands, great food. Tourism at its finest, giving you a lot more options right here on Caribbean Styles Hotels and Resorts.